Good to see ya. I'm so glad that I have committed and dedicated myself to this week, because I woke up this morning and my empathy was just on fire, man. I didn't know whether I was Arthur, Martha, Paul, Dick, Jane, or what. Good morning, Denise. How are you, darling? Hey, Johnny. Yeah, I literally had to just take 15 minutes just to center my energy. Feeling very emotional, but my emotions are more on an empathic level. And it's so funny, it's got a notification saying, happy you liked your video. So they're going, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. But I really woke up this morning really tuned into the collective energies right now, and the messages I got last night were evidence of it. And I had a cry, then I laughed, then I cried, then I laughed. And if I start crying through this, it's only because I'm picking up on your energies. So, yeah, today should be interesting. And I'm so glad that I, once again, signed up for this giggle week. Oh, they just commented on my video too. So happy you just commented on my video. Anyway, so it's just all these little signs and synchronicities just reminding you that happiness is your birthright. You're born to be happy and to continue to choose and select thoughts, feelings, people, places, things in your life that actually make you happy. So we'll leave it at that. I felt pulled to get my Sacred Travelers cards at the moment, seeing so many people going through a soul growth and soul expansion. So we're going to pull some cards out of them first. But I'll say g'day. Hey, Penelope, or Pen. Good to see you, gorgeous. Hey, Rosalie. Hey, Lisa. Thank you all so much for joining. I know 10 o'clock on a weekday is kind of hard for a lot of people. Oh, you got those external influences, Johnny, have ya? Oh, did you, Denise? Okay. Well, let's have breakfast together. Cheers, babes. Cheers. Hello, Jade. It's good to see ya. Good morning, Tina. Hey, Rose. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. My predictions are already coming true. Oh, are they, Pen? Love that. Yeah, we're really manifesting big time right now, honestly. And what, Huda? I did it. Custody is all mine, I told you. Sorry if I'm really loud. Oh, look, goosebumps. Oh, congratulations. Good morning, Kim. Karma is real. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. On top of me, goosebumps. Congratulations, everybody. Honestly, I know a lot of you look up to me because of the support and the insight and what Spirit give you and all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, it really is because you guys applied the energy, applied the emotion, applied the thoughts, applied the inspired action. It's all because of you guys. You guys did this for yourself. So as much as Spirit and I are so proud of you, and you guys are what keep me going all the time, I could so easily just say, I'm not doing this no more. Be proud of yourselves. Give yourselves a pat on the back. I'm so stoked. That makes me teary now. Oh, God. So congratulations, everybody. So Pen, Huda, honestly, this is the start of a new cycle. This is the start of a new chapter. And as you know, I'm coming on here every day till Friday to come and give you what you need. All right, well, take a massive big cuddle, Schmeagle, the little chocolate drop. Give him a big kiss from me, and I'm so proud of you. Now you can find your relief and start moving forward, babes. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Oh, Lord, let my fam here now. Don't make me cry. Look, I love you, Huda. Congratulations. What's next for Huda? What's next for Huda? See, I can't even talk. Hey Cheryl, it's good to see ya. I had some unexpected but owed money in my bank this morning. Here we go. Awesome, Denise. Awesome. Oh, it's coming in. It's all working out in your favour, Huda. But bask in the glory of how it is now. I'm so excited. I'm following your manifestations. Awesome. See, that brings me so much thrill and so much joy, honestly. And you guys who know me know that I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm so spirit-led, and I just use spirit as a guide. And, you know, some days you're going to have your up days and some days you're going to have your down days. But you guys stay disciplined to your heart and your own mind. And you did reach out if you did need a bit of support, and you obviously received what you needed. But it's coming. I just got to let the dog out, guys, so I'll just be back in a sec. We'll go up, baby. There you go. All right, sorry about that. Whew. All right, Pen, if you're still on here, I just saw your message. I can't go back and reread it and check it, but I'll get back to you after my sesh, though. We'll see. The $500 gift from a friend turned out to be a one-time thing, not support as I'd hoped. It's still support, though, Johnny. It's still support. Maybe, Johnny, and I'm going to be really, really honest with you, because that's what I do. Maybe a little bit of gratitude and appreciation when these things come in for you will manifest more. So, yeah. Hey, Dan. All good in the hood. It's all good in the hood here. No worries, Pen. I know, I'm in the, I am. I am in the process. It's just every time I go to do something, something else comes up. And I'm in the place at the moment where if it sparks my joy and it sparks my happiness and all that sort of stuff, I'm just doing that at the moment. Because I wanted to talk a little bit about today what I found, not miraculous, but really beneficial in my emotional healing journey. So I'll talk about that in a sec. Now that we're celebrating and getting all the good shit. Where was I going with that? Oh shit, now I forgot what I was going to say. Throw me off, please, throw me off. Oh yeah, my headphones. Yeah, it's on the cards. It's on the cards. I'm like a little shiny kitty at the moment. It's like, oh, I'll go over here, I'll go over here. And it's not until I jump on and do something like this, I go, oh, I haven't got my headphones yet. So I'll get some, don't you worry about that. Might have to wait till my son comes up and sees me so he can help me get them. Because technology and me don't mix. I still go back to the days where you put the little cassette in and you shut it and you press record and play at the same time and hope the tape recorded. Oh, I love that. I easily set a boundary to a very aggressive client at work. You go, girl. That's a victory in itself. I'm so proud of you. Go, Lisette. They're bloody awesome, and I used my Telstra reward points to get mine. Oh, yeah. I use my Telstra reward points to get other things. So I've got none left. You can post in the group, Johnny. You can post in the group. I screen them before I put them in because I just don't want it all cluttered up, if that makes sense. But share the post. Share the post. Oh, aren't they, Lisa? I love when you're live because it shows me what tomorrow will be before it arrives for me. I love that. Try being me. Try being me. That's what I was going to talk about, and I'll get into it really shortly. Yeah, 10-10. Completion of a cycle. About to start a new cycle. Go back and watch yesterday's replay if you haven't already, because they just confirm that. And all we need to do now is to not distract ourselves with too many things. We really need to just come back to our now, come back to our present. It is going to be an emotional time, because if you are doing the release work, you are going to get quite emotional. I woke up that way myself. There's a lot of energetic cord cuttings going on at the moment too. There's a lot of awareness coming about. A lot of people are stepping into their own abilities with their sensitivities and stuff like that. So there's another thing. There's so much going on in the collective. My empathy, now I'm with you guys, I'm feeling a lot better, but when I was doing my daily morning routines this morning, I was so overwhelmed with empathy that I struggled with it. And I've considered myself a seasoned, trained person. So if that's you at the moment and you're fluctuating and all that sort of stuff, please take care of yourself. Every day sure is a gift. It absolutely is. I will do that. Kitty, just kitty. I will do that. It's just not on my priority list. But I have to make it a priority, don't I? Oh, you're in New South Wales, aren't you, Penelope? Pen. 11:11. Here we go. Yeah, the grounding card. Why is my throat chakra closing up? I'm going to take those because they didn't just jump over for no reason. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'll have a quick. Oh, how I'm feeling your energy right now. Like attracts like, hey, baby girl. Oh, I love that, Lisa. You're popping out the other side. I love that. Lots of cleanups. And like I said, this is what makes it difficult for me, because everybody's on their own energetic timeline and everyone's making their own choices. When you get off from a live from me or off a reading from me or whatever, you got to go back about your day. So everyone's in their own timeline. So all I can sort of help and inspire people is with the energy that I'm feeling as an intuitive in the now, moving forward. So that's why I always say, if today's reading seems so far out of reach and you're not where me and maybe others are at, that's okay. You probably benefit from readings or messages and that from the past, in the past, because your timeline's probably there. So, yeah, I hope that made sense. Oh, beautiful numbers, all right. I'm getting all the angel numbers. You guys are getting all your numbers. Your black kitty, your lucky charm. All right, so what I'll do, guys, I'll try to keep up with you, but thank you all so much for joining me once again. Thank you for being interactive. Honestly, I love you all like my family. You guys, seriously, my online community, are all my soul family. I drove home today and I was listening to a few podcasts and stuff like that, and I honestly feel blessed and grateful for every single connection that I have in my life right now. And I'm even more grateful, and that's what Spirit is sort of saying to say to you guys today, about being grateful for what's to come. So show gratitude and appreciation for what's to come, even though it's not here yet. And once again, try not to distract yourself with unwanted things right now, because it's going to fuck you up. Plain and simple. All right, so I'm going to get the channel messages. I'll show you. This was yesterday's message, but this is today's. So I'm going to try and do it some justice, because I don't remember. Like, those who have readings with me know I don't remember when I get it, how I get it, or whatever. But, before I start, I arrived home from school pickup yesterday, and there was a gift at my door. Spirit even said this morning, you'll receive a gift, and I got a gift at my door yesterday. And there was no name, and there's very limited people who actually know my actual physical address. And I tried to find out who it was, but I have no idea. So if you're watching this, you must be, or it was you in some way. Please, I send you my gratitude, my appreciation, you sneaky little bugger. It was absolutely beautiful, and I'm really, really appreciative. It blew my mind, and it actually made me feel, what's the word for it? I just love unexpected things, you know what I mean? Like it was a thrill for me to receive something so beautiful and so heartfelt and so warming in such an unexpected way, especially being a psychic. I kind of sometimes need unexpected things because I know what's coming all the time, you know what I mean? But it was so unexpected. I'm so grateful. If you see this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and it was lovely. So thank you. So my live about today is a current energetic check-in. I focus more on those who want to deliberately create the life they desire using Spirit's knowledge and whatever they channel through for me. My mission on this earth is to help shift the consciousness of the planet through Spirit-led wisdom. I help shift people's energy by higher perspectives, psychic insights, anything that I can do to help move people forward. So that's what the live's about today. Feel free to stick around. I will pull some cards for people on that at the end. My main mission is to come on for an hour every morning for the rest of the week to help you guys in any way you can. So I'm Australian. I come from the land down under. Hey, Bruce. It is for the collective. When you know about the law of attraction, like attracts like. So that's why I never beg people to like my stuff or whatever, because everything crosses your path when you're meant to hear it. So maybe for you, TK, maybe you need to hear something today or receive something today. I know people always get the Aussie accent mixed up. Oh, good morning, North Queensland. Hello from the Sunshine Coast. Anyway, let's do this, eh? The channeled message that I got last night, it was sort of not heavy, but it wasn't light and bright either. What a lot of you may have just experienced or about to experience is what we call, well, what I call in vibration in the physical words, twists of fate. So a twist of fate usually has a negative connotation, but I don't feel that that's what they do because I don't do that stuff. I don't spin negative shit. But a lot of you may have experienced a twist of fate, which is actually an unexpected change in your circumstances. So if that's happened to you, or it's about to happen to you, or it's just happened to you, because I just work in a little parameter of energy, you need to know that it has happened for a reason. And what it's actually doing, this twist of fate, this could be a random meeting, this can be a random conversation, this can be the receiving of something unexpected or some news, and it can be good news and it can be bad news. It's all dependent on what you received yourself. What it actually was a trigger for a series of events that are just about to come up for you. So as you will always hear me say, it's not what happens to you, it's what you do with it, because we're all manifesting our own reality. So even if you're experiencing something unwanted in your life, that's because you're omitting a vibration through your thoughts and your feelings and your decisions and your choices and all that sort of stuff that are bringing you that experience. So it's easy to blame everybody else for the shitstorms they're creating in your life or for why you're where you are and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, it's you. You are creating it. Now, a lot of people do typically create by default. So this is old programming, doing what's best for everybody else and not themselves, not following their intuition, all that sort of stuff. That's creating by default. If you're really heavy in that, my words will just go. But I'm here to help those who deliberately create. So they're the ones that know what they want. They know the reasons why they want it. Sometimes they have upheaval. Sometimes they have elation, like all my beautiful members on here today. What's happened just recently is a twist of fate. It's meant to happen to you. And why it happened to you is because it's triggering a series of events, both fortunate or unfortunate, events in your life. So, in other words, karmic cycle. You're either wrapping up and cleaning up karmic cycles by coming back to who you are and recalibrating yourself, or you're going to keep doing the same shit, same day, same everything, and keep getting the same result. And if that's you, that's cool, man. If you're happy doing that, that's sweet as a nut. But I'm here to help those who actually want better and want more for their life, because the universe is unlimited. You can have whatever you set your mind to. There are no excuses, but at the end of the day, you've got to do what's right for you. So that's probably what's happened. Okay, so you have a look at that. What else did they say? They also said you will soon see with your physical eyes. You may be getting it clairvoyantly at the moment and you just can't, you can't put your finger on it. Something just doesn't sit right. But you will soon see with your eyes the reason why situations didn't work out to what you thought was your advantage. Does that make sense? So Spirit understand that, following our intuition and our clair abilities and knowing, hearing, seeing and all that sort of stuff on a sensory base, that's all good. But a lot of you are going to start receiving in your physical world the reasons why some situations didn't work out. So I hope that makes sense. So it was a twist of fate. This unexpected change in your circumstances had to occur. It's triggering a new series of events in your life, which can be quite fortunate and unfortunate. Good on you, everyone that's getting the fortunate events. And you will soon see with your physical eyes why the situations that you once thought you wanted or were good for you or something, why they didn't work out. And Spirit is showing you from their vantage point. So that's through your intuition and through your higher knowing. So what else do they say here? They don't want anyone to stress or to worry or to show any kind of concern, though, because whatever happened was for your highest good. It's for your highest good. Sometimes our ego will not allow us to sort of make really hard decisions because you don't want to hurt other people. You don't want to release addiction. You don't want to be without. You don't want to feel lonely. There's so many different reasons why your ego will want you to stay where you are. But at the end of the day, there's no growth and expansion there. We came here into the physical body from non-physical to have growth and expansion and learn and explore and have fun and joy and purpose and all that sort of stuff. That's what it is. But what I find a lot of people do is they attach themselves. They attach themselves to people. They attach themselves to vices. They attach themselves to other people's opinions and thoughts and stuff about, what they should do. They do everything else, or they distract themselves. They do everything else but come home to themselves as an extension of non-physical. So what's happening in your life at the moment is for your highest good, and it's actually bringing you in more luck or a shift in your fortunes. You did it thanks to me. Oh, thanks, Huda. Absolutely, TK. Couldn't agree with you more. All right, Wendy, well, hold on to your hat. So even though at the moment a lot of you may be feeling the loss, the lack, the scarcity, it's not working, all that sort of stuff, whatever's upset your apple cart right now is actually a twist of fate. And it's a twist of fate that's actually for your highest good, and it's going to go in your favour. So it's going to be totally dependent on what you do with it. And it's bringing in you more luck and a shift in your fortunes. And I'll constantly, sometimes 1 minute messages each day will stay the same because I'm working with a collective and, it's time to get moving. So I'm going to pull some Denise Lynn Sacred Traveller cards. A lot of people ask the cards I use, but today I feel like I need to do those because we're on a journey at the moment. These literally jumped out. You sure are on the positive side. You sure are. All right, we got passion and pleasure. So it's about savouring your life. So it's about this. I know I keep repeating it, but it is. It keeps coming out in the 1 minute messages. It may come out really snippety, but it's the same thing. What are you passionate about, and what brings you pleasure in this life? A lot of you have no idea. Maybe you haven't experienced this for a very long time. Maybe you're holding on to things because it gives you this and only this, but there's no substance. You know what I mean? It's like that instant gratification. It's the quick fix or whatever. That's another thing that you have to go within. As far as I'm concerned, you guys can have this each and every day, should you allow it. And should you get a bit more picky on where you spend your energy. But Spirit are basically saying, savor your life. Johnny said it perfectly up before. Your life is a gift. You know, there's so many people that have made their transition, and we don't want to guilt you into anything, but there's so many people that have made their transition willingly, but would love the opportunity to experience what today brings and tomorrow brings and the next day and the next day. So, you know, do it. Then we got the grounding card. Comes back to the message yesterday about grounding your spirit, grounding your soul, taking some time out. Go sit under a tree. Go sit under a nice tree. Have a bit of contemplative time. What's meant for you will not pass you by. You really, really, really need to know that. Hey, Aroa. You really need to know that what's meant for you on a soul level and for your highest good, it won't pass you by. But it can't align with you if you're scattered all over the place, if you're focused on injustice, if you're focusing on what they're doing and what they're doing and then taking their advice and then having a bad thing happen and then telling the community about it and, all that sort of stuff. It's not going to work. So Spirit wants you to go deep and explore your roots. They really do. We got the gates of triumph. We've got the gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. It goes back to that original message. You are bringing in more luck or a shift in your fortunes at the moment, whether it's in love, money, success, prosperity, whatever it is for you, it's on its way. But if you keep focusing on what went wrong, you know, the injustice of it, all that sort of stuff, whatever was a trigger for you in any event or experience that you experienced, it's actually a twist of fate. It's actually leading you towards a more fortunate event. And for those who are probably on the receiving end of anyone that's still in their karmic cycle right now, so they're making silly choices, they're just sticking with what they know, there's no growth and no expansion there whatsoever, you need to release those energies right now so they can fulfill their own contract. Don't be part of that process. Don't be part of that journey for anybody, whether it's family, friends, lovers, co-workers, anything. You need to develop a new friendship and bond with yourself first and foremost right now. And I'll guarantee you that over the coming probably few weeks, you will start manifesting like-minded, high vibrational, expected, optimistic, more together type of people in your life. So perfect, TK, exactly right. Exactly right. So you need to just be reaffirmed today that on a psychic level, and it's coming up, and I feel like a lot of you feel it, but you're becoming impatient. The gates of triumph are opening up. We've got the begin now card. Exactly what TK just said. There is no time like the present. Don't bring up the things that were and don't focus on what to come. Live in the now. The Power of Now is a really good book if anyone wants to, do some reading or understanding of it. But Spirit wants you to take your first step. They actually said it last week, but like I say, a lot of people aren't ready for it. And there's a big difference between taking steps forward because it's a programmed belief or taking steps forward because it's an inspired action. That's why I haven't even got my ear things at the moment, because I literally wake up and I say to myself, Dan, how good does it feel to be expectant? How good does it feel to have the money rolling in? How good does it feel to be lining up with people who are so like-minded? A lot of that sort of stuff just happened to me over the last 24, 48 hours. How good, that just reminded me, how good is it to receive unexpected things? And I got an unexpected gift yesterday. That's how I wake up each day. And that's how I shield my energy too. Because if I'm in a high vibrational space if I'm in a high vibrational space and I'm in that woo land, you know what I mean? Whatever's dark can't come to me. It just won't penetrate. It just can't. And what I love about it the most is that if you maintain that vibration and you choose good thoughts, you eat something that's delicious, you have a great chat to a friend, you make love with your partner, you do this and you do that and you do all these fun, frisky, free-flowy things, that's what brings you your ultimate outcomes. That's what brings your ultimate outcomes. That's what brings you your triumph. And it's coming in, look, woo. I was going to say I have an analogy. What's happened is a lot of people have closed a lot of karmic cycles in their life, and you're in the hallway. Here's the light of the tunnel. You can see and feel the light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of you are resisting doing the work though, or you just want to stay in the same old because it's predictable and but I call it the hallway experience. You're banging up. You don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, you don't know who to talk to, la 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 la. That's why I'm jumping on here every day to help you with that, or book in for a reading, one of the two. But if not, go within your soul. Give yourself enough grace and enough respect, and be loyal to yourself first and foremost, and go back in and ground yourself. Figure out what brings you passion and pleasure. You know what I mean? It's not always the physical acts that give you that. You need to stay focused. What's your goal? What's your aim? What are you wanting to achieve? Where do you see yourself in 3, 6, 12 months from now? You've got to stay focused on your dream and not allow any other distraction to take you off your course right now. It is vital, guys. It is vital. I actually had a bit of a cry this morning because I see everything and I feel everything. And there's some really, really good people out there that are the most beautiful, beautiful souls that you could ever meet. And I always respect people on a soul level. It's their behaviours and their decisions and choices which will alter that for me. But I still respect everyone, and I'm loyal to the souls of many others. But they're making the worst decisions ever. They're making the worst choices ever. They're struggling. They're codependence, their addictions, whatever it is for them. And I kind of went out in empathy because that's what my brother lived as well. But it makes me really sad that people have to live like that and choose to live like that. Anyway, I'm going to get emo. But that's part of being an empath. And it's really, it kind of, I said to Spirit, you can't allow me to get frustrated anymore because I understand the knowing that I can't change the world, I can't make people do stuff and all that sort of stuff. But they've said you can allow yourself to feel the shame, in that, because I just think it's a shame. So we did get the Watching the Clouds card as well. So we got lie back, rest and relax. That basically comes up with this grounding card. Hang on. So lie back, rest and relax. Go deep, explore your roots. Success is actually expanding in your life should you choose to hold the course. You need to find and be around and amongst things that actually savour your soul and savour your life. And some of you, the biggest hiccup that's happening at the moment is that you're not taking the first step to healing. You're not taking the first step to recreation. You're not taking the first step towards what it is that your soul's calling out for. You need to expand your horizons. The same message. Same message. You need to expand your horizons. Vast vista, that came up yesterday. I said that flippantly yesterday. Well, I didn't say flippantly because Spirit channeled me. But they said, look towards the higher vistas. Go back and watch yesterday's as well. You need to start looking to the future now, not how it currently is or how it's been. A lot of you are holding on to karmic situations, and it's such a shame. It is really such a shame. But please know that there's a huge potential to overcome any obstacle in your life right now, and I will be here for you. You will always hear me say, I'm forever yours and moving forward. We do this journey together. Please, whatever you guys do too, please don't put me turn up all the time and I'm high vibrational and I'm always excited and I share my real life stories and all that. Please never think that behind the scenes that I'm not going through what majority of you are going through. It's just that I've developed and I love myself more and enough to do the energy work when it pops up. I don't put Band-Aid fixes on anything anymore. I don't go to coping mechanisms to cope anymore. I used to drink 6 to 8 cans of Jack Daniels every single day. Every single day. If you would have seen me then, I was like, you probably wouldn't have recognised me, but I was into the DRUGSs and I had a very, 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 very toxic lifestyle. So I've been there, done that. I'm now evidence of what discipline and self-love is about, and my journey will still go for another 40 years. So please don't ever think or feel that, because well, I'll be honest, it actually annoys me. Like, that people just think that I'm just always, but it's not the case at all. I work very hard and very selflessly, not selfishly, but selflessly, to always choose what's right for me. And I don't listen to anybody else anymore, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. So that's the message that come through for today. I feel the same when I walk past the homeless. Yeah, and it's so unnecessary. They don't see there's any other way. See, a lot of people don't know about the law of attraction. This is the biggest thing. You'll always hear me say, if you guys want to do yourself a favour on any level in this life, is to learn about the law of attraction. It wasn't until I fully embraced the law of attraction. I remember when my sister, she gave me a set of manifestation cards back in the boonies, and I remember looking at these cards and I went, oh my God, like that just makes me feel greedy. It just makes me feel selfish. It just didn't have a good feel to me, whatever. And so I just kept them. I actually used the cards as bookmarks. I had no connection with them or whatever. But at the end of the day, as I went through my own ascensions and did my own learnings and teachings and spirit-led and all that sort of stuff, I actually become a certified advanced practitioner in the law of attraction. So, and I turned my life around. I turned my life around as a result of it. I might not have the millions and that, but see, I don't need them. Material shit does not mean anything to me. It's nice to have and all that sort of stuff, but mental health and emotional health and my happiness and waking up each day with joy and going to bed satisfied each night and all that, that's my mission in this life. If the 3D correlates with that, awesome, I'm down. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. So it is. I just don't amplify that energy in my life anymore. So, yeah. Thank you, Denise. I've had so many moments in life which I had to use wine to numb. It didn't work. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I'm telling you guys, if you do have any sort of substance, because that was me. If you do have any substance stuff, there's no best feeling than to, not rely, not dependent on it anymore, but there's no better feeling than to be able to go down to the bottle shop, grab a few cannies or drinkies or whatever, and to actually just sit and relax and have a drink. I love that now, and every time I do it, and I don't do it all that much, or I try not to do it all that much, it depends on the vibes, but it's just such a more joyful, a more joyful experience. It's more social and it's more interactive rather than coping. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it, Lisette. I can't be any other way. Hello, Christine. It's so good to see ya. All right, so what I'm going to do, I might pull my dowsing rods out again today because I haven't shown you guys how I use these. Basically, if you've ever felt them, know them or whatever, you can't manipulate them. They literally, oh shit. You can't manipulate them. They are loosey-goosey. Unless I put my hand on the top, then I can manipulate them. But they are their own. And you can tell by the energy at the moment, they're going, okay, I'll do it. They're all going all around the place because they're picking up on the energy. They're picking up on the vibration. Whee! So what I do is I've tuned my rods. Who doesn't like their rods tuned, eh? What you can do, guys, don't poke my eye out. Yeah, I'll try not to. What I'm going to do is you guys can ask me a yes or no question. Be mindful of the question you ask because of the response that you may receive. But if you want to ask me a yes or no question, I will ask the rods your question and they'll cross over for a yes. They will go out for a no, or they'll sway when more advice is needed. So I have those, haven't used them yet. Oh, get amongst it, Christine. They're actually really good. Yeah, I'll just hit with my glasses. All right, so I'll start, and if you want to think of a question or whatever, but I'll start. I just got to ground the energy. Okay, so they're front now. Like I say, I can't manipulate them. Just wait. All right, Spirit. Was the guidance I gave everybody today purely channeled by you, and are there a series of fortunate events coming in? Yes. Yes. All right. Hello, Kim. Okay, Pen. Pen wants to know, will I be worth millions of dollars? Spirit, will Pen be worth millions of dollars? No. I got a feeling that they answered no because you're not in vibrational harmony with what $1 million would feel like. So that's not to say no, you won't have your millions, Pen, but it just means that you're probably just not vibrationally in alignment with the millions as much as you would want it. Yeah. Hey, Kim, again. Will I lol? Got to ask a question, Rosalie. You got to ask a question, even if it's a funny question. Like, don't take it seriously. It doesn't have to be a hard, deep question. Just ask a question. They just literally someone on here. They, oh my God, they literally just said that you got to go and buy some new underwear. Or someone is planning to go and buy new underwear. See all the information I get and shit I don't need? All right. Tina wants to know whether... Tina. Spirit, will Tina own her own land? Will Tina own her own land? Yes. Yes, you will. Jade. Will Jade move out of her rental, Spirit? Will Jade move out of her rental? See, they're swaying. I'm trying to be as still as I can. So, because they're swaying, Jade, they can't give a yes or no answer. It's probably something that you need to decide or choose for yourself. Okay, Yvonne, will our new business grow well and have a longevity? Longevity, I think you meant. Will Yvonne's new business grow well and have longevity? Yep. Yep. Definitely. Adria asks, is my boyfriend who lives 2 hours away faithful? It's been 3 years. Oh, see, this is where you've got to be careful of the questions you ask, because you might receive what's for your highest good, and the answer was no on that one, darling. TK asks, will midterms come out with A's? Oh, look at that. Look at that, only one went. I think I think you'll do really well, TK. You'll do really well. But I think one will be all A's, but I don't know how it works for you guys there, but there's something that they just told me to tell you, don't be disappointed if something doesn't get as high as you thought, because it's not going to affect your outcome anyway, so it's not going to affect your outcomes. Lisette wants to know if Lisette wants to know no. So they're still picking up on the other energy. Okay. Will Lisette find a partner this year? Yep. Sure will. Sure will. All right, well, I'll ask Rosalie. We'll ask Rosalie. Is Rosalie going to be wealthy? What's her version of wealth? Will Rosalie be wealthy? It's going to be mindset. It's going to be mindset for you, Rosalie. You have the potential to be wealthy, but maybe you're quite comfortable in it's not lack, you're comfortable just breaking even. Which is good, you know. And guys, don't feel greedy if you want more money. Money, 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 shmoney. It's all energy. You can have as much money as you like. Okay, Denise, no pressure. Will Paige pass her P's test the first try? Yeah, but she's going to be nervous as hell. And I think the instructor will take that into consideration. Oh, Kim, really? Have I been scammed about sending two pups to WA? Have you been scammed? Has Kim been scammed? Well, said yes, but I don't know. Hey, Richard, we're just having a bit of shits and gigs at the moment. Playing with some dowsing rods. I just shared spirit-led wisdom and insight and guidance if you want to go back and watch it from the beginning. You can ask any questions you like, just as long as it has a yes-no answer. Am I fine? Okay, Helen. Spirit, Helen wants to know, are my finances going to increase soon? Are my finances? Yeah. Just don't spend it as you get it, they just said, Helen. Don't spend it if you get some, don't just go and spend it, or don't spend it in your mind before you actually get it, because I'm reading energy. But you do have more money. It's not a stupid question at all, Kim. That's a very valid concern. But they'll whatever the situation is, darling, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Because I'm this is showing me the puppy's like, and wiggling tails and all that sort of stuff. So energetically, they're fine. You're welcome, Jade. Are things going to be okay with my batty neighbour? He's accused me of stealing groceries. He's old, dying, and has dementia. Oh. Are things going to be okay with my neighbour? See how one went. It's kind of like a yes or no. Just ignore him, Johnny. Just ignore him. You send him love, send him light, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, he's not non-compass, you know. Body Essence. Will I attract new clients for my healing business? Cheryl. Like I say, I see your names and I see your words, but I'm reading energy. Will I attract new clients for my healing business? Yes, you will, but I don't know whether there's not enough energetic, expectant backing at the moment with that, or it's going to come in a little bit slowly at the beginning. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Adria. We don't ask if we don't want to know the truth is best. Exactly. Exactly. It's best to be hit with the truth than kiss with a lie. You're welcome, TK. Rosalie asks, will we get our home and land for business within the next 5 years? Yes. That was strong. That was strong. It's dependent on the channeler and how they attune their tools. So out is for no for me. Crossing is yes. But you got to remember, these are just a tool for me. I'm getting channel messages with it as well. So, why did I do something wrong? Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it, Rosalie. Absolutely. Yeah, sadly, I have parted with money. This is what I mean. These are these twists of fates that are happening for a lot of people. If you didn't have something happen in your life, especially if you don't follow your intuition, sometimes you just don't know. You know, like some people are just really good at being schemers and scammers and all that sort of stuff. By the way, everybody, I do not reach out and send friend requests, hit you up in your inbox or anything. You'll hear every reader say it. If you fall for it, it's a scam. It's not me. So, but that's where the lessons are. The lessons are 9 times out of 10, I should have listened to my intuition. I'll listen to my intuition next time. But don't go into regret, Kim. I'm not trying to patronise you. You feel your way through that feeling, but whatever that is, they're fine. Send in as many questions as you like. I'll be on for another 10 minutes. But then I've got to go out, so... Okay, Spirit. Will I be able to pay school fees for my daughter this year at least? Will Lisette be able to pay school fees? Yep. Yep. Definitely. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. You may have to scrape it up from here and there initially, but once it's paid, boom, you'll be good to go. I have 4 pups that I'm trying to sell, so we'll sell these pups. Follow your intuition in your circumstance, Kim. Follow your intuition. Do it from a loving heart space and what's best for the highest good of you and your little criminals there. Oh, Christine, okay. Everyone's got not so nice neighbours at the moment. Spirit, will Christine's not so nice neighbours move? Will Christine's not so nice neighbours move? No. Spirit, what's going to happen with Christine? What should Christine do about her neighbours? Because I feel like there's a nice shift coming in for you. Yeah, you're moving. You'll move. You'll move. You've got some sort of unexpected abundance coming in that's going to help you move. And I think that's the best thing that can ever happen to you. Either that or there's a lot of travel coming in where you're not as home as much. Yeah. Yep. Try not to focus on the neighbours. If you can, come from a higher spiritual self and just go, well, they must be having a good time in there, or, you know, I send them love and light. I hope things work out for them. Send them higher vibrational thoughts through yourself, and as a result, you will receive maybe an unexpected offer, an unexpected passionate offer, and you will move forward yourself. Yeah. I thought that's why I had to pull some cards, because I thought that's what they were telling me. But I think you'll move or get out of there or do whatever you need to do, Christine, before they will. Chris, is Dan going to get lucky this year? We asked this when you first got them. Okay. Here we go, Chris. For old time's sake. Spirit, will Dan get lucky? Will she get lucky this year? And will she get into a relationship? Yay! Well, I'm manifesting it. Oh, shit. No, I just didn't hit myself in the face. It's kind of like, yeah, and when it's on, When it happens, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Poor soul. That was fun, Chris. I love you. Can I ask if my mother's health will improve? Thanks in advance. I honestly think so. That came out in the 1 minute message today, that health and vitality is going to be improving. But obviously your mum's the creator of her own reality. So we all ask, Spirit, will Yvonne's mother's health improve? Yeah, I thought so. Yep, it will. Wendy wants to know if she'll get a pet. That's a cool question. Will Wendy get a pet, Spirit? Will Wendy get a pet? Will Wendy get a pet? Will Wendy get a pet? It's not high on the priority list, I heard. You get a pet if you want a pet. Rose asks, will we be living in a nice, warm beach house? Spirit. I have to say no. And that don't take this as gospel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So, but the answer was no to that. So usually if they say no to anything, it's because there's something better. I don't know. I saw a couple of people get to the sides and you said yes to them. Did I? Oops. You had a gut sense but didn't listen. Well, it's just a lesson, babes. Don't beat yourself up. Like I say, at the end of the day, the main thing is that the animals are safe and happy and healthy and all that, and they are. And they are. So this is one of those moments, and I make heaps of them myself where I don't follow my gut, and you just got to give yourself an uppercut and go, oh well. And I don't mean to dismiss it. It's just, what do? You're just going to do yourself a disservice getting into the thing of it. You feel safer with the cards, do you, Johnny? Denise wants to know if she'll meet an honest, loving partner this year. Yep. And I think they'll want you more than you want them. Aroa, is my relationship going anywhere? Is my relationship going anywhere? Yeah, but it's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. Will I sell my townhouse or block of land up north this year? Will I sell it? Yes. Yes, that's what's happening now with school from here and there. Wow, you knew. I know too much. Will the ritual come to fruition as expected? Do you want to elaborate on that? Because I'm not liking the energy of that. Can I ask about my upcoming twist of fate with the cards? I'm actually running out of time, Johnny. Christine, will we get out of debt? Will Christine get out of debt? Will Christine get out of debt? Will Christine get out of debt? See, yours is just staying straight. I think you've really, really got to settle your energy, darling, if I'm honest. Yeah, to get no energetic response at all for a couple of questions now. That's why I had to pull you cards. When I asked last year if I'd get lucky, it got stuck and then a big no. It was true. That's sad. Where do you store all the children's souls you take using your black magic? They're actually in a basement. They're in a basement downstairs. And then when I need chores done, or whether, I need my voodoo dolls fixed, or, after the massive things that I do and stuff like that, they just take care of it down in the basement. So you don't have to worry about them. I look after them. No, I'm single as, Sean. Single as. No eating. No, you can't eat them. You can't eat them. No. Can't eat them. They're a bit bitter. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, TK. I don't like the energy of ritual. I did a bit of a banter on about that a couple of days ago when it comes to magic and rituals and all that sort of stuff. I'm not coming down on you by any means because you could just mean my process. That's why I wanted you to elaborate. But ritual, magic and all that is the attempt to manipulate energy, and you can't do that. You can't do that because everything in life has its own vibration and its own energy. So you can manipulate people in the 3D by luring them in a false sense of security or stealing or telling lies or, you know, if people are vulnerable and stuff like that. It's like the people that get scammed all the time. You know, they think Miss Psychic D's jumping in their inbox and that, and they're feeling quite vulnerable and they really think it's me. Those scammers are actually manipulating the vulnerable. So, yeah, and then those people actually go, well, that must be magic. I must have had a hex on me for that to happen or whatever. Oh, nah. But if you're attracting abundance in your life and you love money and you respect money and you're loyal to money and you understand that money is just a natural byproduct of the way that you think and feel, and you just practice and practice and practice and practice that energy and that momentum and all that, it will show up in your world. It will show up in your world. Absolutely. Yes, Lisette. I keep them in the basement. Keep them in the basement. Wouldn't want CPS to come and find me. I know you weren't, TK. That's why I wanted to clarify because, like I say, words are just words on a screen, but I read the energy, and that's the energy was just a bit funny for me. Rituals to me are how do I say it? It's like people think that they can do magic on other people or other places or try to conjuring. Thank you, Spirit. I'll let Spirit answer this one. Rituals are false belief systems that people have, that people steal money from other people to do, and it's actually called conjuring. So they try to conjure an outcome through various means, which will always fall flat. They may get what they want or whatever, but it will be toxic. Manifestation is when you actually understand the law of attraction. It's the same thing as gravity. You know that if you get a pen and you drop it, that gravity is real, but you may not know how scientifically that happens. It's the same with the law of attraction. So that's why knowledge is power when it comes to that. Manifestation is more using high vibrational energy to through your thoughts and your feelings and your intentions and your inspired actions to receive what it is that you want in your physical experience. They're two totally different things. So if anyone does say, get in contact with me, flip me $60 and I'll remove that curse from you, or I'll snip that cord for you, or I'll do all this sort of stuff for you, do it, but it's not going to work. It's fraud. That's fraudulence. So we cannot control, manipulate, do anything. You can, like I say, all you can do is influence energy. You can influence energy. But that's why I always say, someone can come and tell you a story, and it can be the best story they've ever told. Best story. And in some ways you're going, wow, I actually believe this. Well, I actually believe this. But your intuition's going, nah. Doesn't matter whether it's a used car salesman, whether it's, especially those in the dating scene like me, you know, trust your intuition. But in saying that, you did manifest certain people into your experience for certain reasons. But you can't sit there and put I can't, I'll use my pencil case. You can't go, oh, I'm going to put a rose leaf in here, and all the witches out there are probably going to fucking come at me now, but anyway. And I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to stir the pot, and then, you know, Joe Blow from the Overflow is going to come into my life, and we're going to sail off into the sunset and happily ever after. Same goes for, I hate my ex, total butt munch, can't stand him, don't want him anymore, I want the worst for him, so take this and you take that, and I'm going to banish you, and I'm going to do this and do all that and try to wish harm upon someone else. That doesn't work, because they're over there creating in their own reality anyway, in whatever vibration they're in. The only way you can influence them in any way is if they're very, very low vibrational, but they're not going to receive your attacks. But the worst part is that people do this shit and then it comes back on them. If you set out bad intention, that's probably what I should have said just to wrap it up. I get very passionate about it, but everything in life is intention. It's energy and it's intention. If you're wishing harm upon others, you are going to get harm done back to you. It's a given. It's a given. If you put love, light, laughter, joy, well wishes, even to the greatest big douchebags out there, if you send them love and light and all that sort of stuff and work your energy and your emotions through releasing the cord and the attachment to that experience and all that sort of stuff, your energetic cord, the only result that you'll ever get is better. Way better. What's for your highest good? All that sort of jazz. So if anybody wants to work in the dark underworlds and, you know, thinks and anybody believes or thinks that they can do magic spells on your behalf to, I said infiltrate, but to influence others and all that sort of stuff, silly. Very, very silly. But a ritual can also contain all the things that you are explaining. Absolutely. Like I say, words are just words. That's why I had to be careful with your intention, because I know your intention and the energy you were asking me is, I had to be delicate with it and be careful, because I didn't want to assume that that's what you meant. I just went on my own natural little rampage about the other stuff. But anyway, but the ritual's just a word. Don't think about it as ritual, think of it as intention. Just think about it as intention. But don't set intentions in the expectancy that you can manipulate an external 3D experience for yourself. Do you know what I mean? A ritual is a very beautiful thing. Meditation is a ritual. Breath work. Going out and spreading your crystals everywhere. Like, there are so many different rituals or whatever, but it always will come back to the number one rule of the individual doing it, their intention, and where their vibration's at, through their thoughts and feelings. It always. So, yeah. I love that chat with you, TK. I love people who stimulate my mind. So, my mum used to use the word underdog, and she got so much power out of that. I was sitting there on the other hand going, oh, could you please choose another word? I hate that word underdog. I hate it. But when she said it, it was actually very empowering. So I just let her go, because obviously it made her feel better. That's all I wanted for her. And when she talked about underdogs and, you know, all that sort of stuff, I just let her go, because I know it's not the word underdog that she was saying. It's a word that makes her feel empowered. So, yeah, if you're doing rituals, if you're doing manifestations or anything like that, and it's got a wonderful intention and it's making you feel good and it's for the highest good of all, keep doing it. Keep doing it. And ritual has got a bad connotation to it. The industry, I've been in this industry since 1992, but professionally for almost 30 years. And it's just become such a gimmick yard, false teachings. It's thick with it. It is absolutely thick with it. But I can't pay attention to that. I can only jump on and do what I do myself. But, and that's why I always say to everybody, just stay in your own lane. And TK, if whatever you're doing is working for you and you're receiving the physical manifestations of what your spiritual work and stuff is doing, then just so be it. So be it. It's what words you use. I never say protect. Yeah, words are spells. Words are spells. Because it feels like I'm being attacked. I say shielded because it feels like a hug to me that nothing can touch me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Same. I did a ritual and got my daughter after 5 sons. Awesome. So you're in alignment with your desire. I love that, Rosalie. I love that. Oh, I've just packed them away. I've really got to go. It's 11:11. I'm going now. 11:11. I've really got to go because I've got lunch date. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you have more questions and you're free tomorrow at 10 o'clock, jump back in. We'll have a little bit of a top up. Follow the 1 minute messages. If you want to subscribe, like, share, do all that positive juju just so I can stay in the algorithms. That would be absolutely amazing. If you do want to book in for a private session with me, all my details are down below. Reach out at any time. Have a great day, everyone. You're welcome. Kitty, just kitty. Yeah, everybody's more than welcome. Just keep smiling, keep shining, keep staying in your own lane right now. If something causes a little bit of discord in you or brings up a bit of contrast or strong emotion or whatever, just choose a new thought or a new little something to soften and soothe that for yourself. So that's all you can do right now. But we have great shit coming in. It's bringing you in new luck or a shift in your fortunes, and I'm here for it. And I'm really, congratulations once again to everybody that come and shared their good news with me earlier. I am stoked. Let's keep going. More or less, please, universe. More of this, please, universe. Anyway, I'm going. Bye.